let's talk about you and how you can help and how you can be involved. Number one, you can watch videos, read stuff that we produce, and spread that. Use it, critique it, add to it. Currently, I don't have anything related to this channel available to do that, but I'm going to do that. Like, I want to write a whole book just on how to build composting toilets. I can write a better one than the one that's out there right now. That one was great, and I have very specific solutions, which are a subset of those, and it's a needed book, and I'm qualified to write it, and we will build several toilets in the process of making that book, and we will make videos as well. You can watch those, comment on them. You can suggest other videos, and make sure your comments are useful. You know, my thoughts are all over the map. I mean, I don't like things the way they are in the world, and so I'm going to propose essentially how to destroy this world by replacing it with a better one. One that might not have a collapsing civilization poisoning the entire earth and ourselves. That's going to obviously be difficult topics, and I'm not an expert on every dang thing, although I try and know everything, but I keep finding stuff I don't know. And so, being an online partner in that way, as part of that communication, would be an excellent role for you. Another thing you could do is, rather than just comment, you could make your own videos in response to my video. You can download my video, which there's programs do that. And then you can make a video where you're a picture in the video, and you're overlaid on my video, and then you pause me as you like and you comment on the shit I'm saying. That drives traffic to my channel. That is fair use, by the way, in terms of legal issues. You don't have to have permission to do that. You can do that with anyone's video as long as it's commentary on it. That's in U.S. law. I don't know about laws elsewhere. But I'm inviting you to do it. Even if you're critical of what I'm saying, although if you're a dumbass, I might make a response video to your stupid video and the dumbass things you said, disagreeing with you. But again, don't be afraid to disagree with me, but please add thought to it. Don't just say how dumb I am. Say what you could do that's better. You know? And for those of you with projects out there, those are some of the people I'd like to invite here because they're so cool. Like, let's say they have a project in a place that's way colder than here. Way too cold. They might come here when it's too cold there. And I need to have warmer housing for them to visit. This gets into another thing of like coming here actually. Before we get to that, so you can look at the content, you can spread the content, you can implement it in your own life, you can comment on it, you can make a response video, you can also donate. 3 people now on this new channel have asked about how they can donate. And I have said, well, I don't have a way set up. I do have ways set up on different systems for different projects, my old project basically, but I need to restart those for this project, for this new identity. My name is Forrest on this channel. My location is unknown, and no, you don't need to know it unless you're coming here. And then you should shut the fuck up about where you're at, and you should probably even turn off geotagging on your phone, maybe. Or just we have to have a conversation about privacy issues for anyone coming here. Privacy is part of my security system, and it's really important, and it will be more important later. So you can donate once I get that set up, and I'm going to have a general donation to the channel. I'm going to have a separate donation for sponsoring people to come here, because it's not hard to find people who want to come here. It's hard to find people that want to contribute and pay. And that does not work if they don't contribute and pay. But if I set up a way that people can fund either just the general concept of people coming here, or fund even individuals, where I could set up somebody with a specific Patreon account, for example, that goes straight into the nonprofit's bank account and is designed in a way that all that person's interests, the value that they bring to the project, their skill set, are all displayed. And we have video clips already ready to help them make videos about, wow, I want to go to this place, I've been accepted, and I can't fund it myself. I would like to use my contacts and my social network to fund me to do this really cool thing that I think is really great for the world and for them as well. It's an educational opportunity. It's an entertainment opportunity to learn how to be on camera. Some people could even be funded who weren't on camera. That's possible. It's a little harder because your face isn't out there as much. But let's say that I mean, we could just experiment with this and find out what works. But maybe somebody is a total food god or goddess, and they would like to run a kitchen here that serves a bunch of people and publishes what our costs were, what our methods are, how we create food with less energy, how we use dried food, how we make dried food. I mean, food's such a complex topic, how we raise animals and how that relates to food. Food, people love food. And so if this person was then, I mean, ideally they would be good on camera as well, because people watch cooking shows, you know. And I mean, we could teach people how to water glass eggs. And I mean, there's just infinite number of cool things. There can be food science, you know. We can invent recipes. There's so much food fun to be had. That would get funded. And so we could actually, that's a brilliant, how come I don't think of that? That's why I use the camera. It's a way of brainstorming in a way. But there might be other roles, specific roles that somebody could actually fund, and they're funded as not the role, but as the individual in that role. So let's say we have donkeys. We want a donkey sanctuary. Well, we might want to get somebody's face on that, and they're the person who's spending all their time with the donkeys, making sure donkeys are happy, making sure that we have ways to use them to carry stuff that's comfortable for them. Maybe we have packs that we either build or buy for donkeys. Maybe it's a sponsor. Lots of people would fund cute donkeys. Basically, all the cool ideas I have, I just can't do them all. And so let's talk about having people actually here. They got to get filtered. There's a whole bunch of stuff. There can be several long application forms, and there's going to be video interviews with more than one person. And some of those interviews will be broadcast. Some of them won't be. And you could also make an application video. In fact, maybe I'll require that from people who are coming here to be on camera. And maybe we pick a pseudonym for you. Maybe you don't say where you're from. Maybe you do. Maybe you promote your own social media thing or whatever it is you're into in your video. And you also talk about, we have an outline, you know. You talk about what you're going to do here, what your goals are, what your fears are, whatever's really interesting and stuff. And especially for people who are looking for support to come here, which is really anybody. I mean, I would rather attract a bunch of fairly wealthy people who want to donate a bunch. And then I can also hire out hard labor. Hard labor, some people can do it, but most people can't. I can hire local people to do that, and that also provides an income in the local area. So I mean, if you are the kind of person who loves to work out and you got big muscles and you can, you know, really have stamina, then that is a really good option, actually. That would be one way to very much be worth funding your stay here. But you would probably have to prove it. Because lots and lots and lots of people say, oh yeah, I'm going to work really hard. And their attention span is this big, and they fuck shit up because they can't listen. And I've already had the experience of having undirected, undermanaged people here at low cost. So there's options all over the place, but we're going to spell those out right away. And if you're a person who's not ever going to pay anything, I probably can't handle you right now. Not in this transitional stage. Not in the stage where I'm trying to just survive. I mean, even if some people came here and paid for their own food and water, because most of them don't want to drink my unfiltered rainwater, I would not advise you do it. I do it, but my immune system is probably super strong. And, yeah. Going to town. I guess my to-do item is to define every role I can think of, because there's hundreds. Ultimately, all the roles you would want in a small town, and more. Because it's a connected town, it is especially creative. And it's quite likely we can fit your skill set in there, if you're interested. But don't get all pissy if I don't select you. In fact, I'm going to turn selection over to somebody else. Because I don't want to upset people and turn them down. And some people, of course, are very egocentric and think that they should get every fucking thing they want in the world. And that's annoying anyway. That kind of person shouldn't come here anyway. Adios. Talk to you later.